HIJK P. Are we good?
I think
You have a little bit of a dirty lens there.
Yeah.
I have an interesting restoration project today here in my workshop. I don't think this has ever happened before. I have two figures who have a broom problem. Here is Cinderella. This is a piece my mother did very late in the doll shop operation. Earlier she'd done a Cinderella in her ball gown, and they had a lot of problems with that piece, mostly because of the fabric of her dress. So there, towards the end of their operation, she wanted to design a new Cinderella in rags and also one in a new ball gown. And this was the rag edition, which my wife and I think is a real classic and very limited. This doll was not put into production for very long. And we recently received this in our consignment service, and she's in beautiful shape, except that her broom was broken. So my project to bring her up to A+ is to restore her broom, which I've done partially. I've re-glued it together, the pieces, and I'm going to place it back in her hand after I do something with the finish to kind of complete the broom, where I had to sand it and prepare, you know, where I glued it. So once I've kind of finished the handle, I will reinsert it back into her hands, and then she has very little else that I need to do to bring her up to A+. And again, just a beautiful piece and very, very rare. So I'm going to take care of her broom, and then this is Bartholomew, and he was a piece that I designed. And he's a full sculpture. I did make a special place in his arm for there to be a broom, and this gentleman completely lost his broom. So I looked back in our, actually Debbie searched through the Simpich accessory archive and found one lone broom. Actually, Bartholomew held several different kinds of brooms during the time that he was in production, but we found one, and that way he can come back up into A+. So I'm going to position and glue his broom in, and also put snow and glitter on the broom so that he is a completely restored A+ example of an heirloom vintage quality piece. So that's my project this afternoon, and I do want to mention that we have an upcoming expo, the first one we've ever held. We're very excited about this event. It's going to be held on June 12th, 2021. And there's going to be a large inventory of dolls available at this expo that would not otherwise be available, at various grades or qualities and various price points. So we hope you'll plan on attending the expo. So I think I will set about fixing up these pieces. And if you're interested in further stories and explorations of the Simpich operation, please subscribe. something very interesting that I discovered in working on this piece today. She is AP number 4. That means artist proof number 4. Thus, the different clothes, I kept thinking her clothes seem a little different. And yes, very different. During that time, Sharon Warren was the costume clothing designer along with my mother. They would work together, and Sharon was given free rein to work with different ideas when a doll was new. And so what she did here was just design a version of Cinderella that was just a one of a kind. Thus we have that with this piece. I think their final decision was to go with a more narrow skirt with the rag look, and that's how she was produced most of the time. So that really ups the ante with the rareness of this piece. AP number 4 with a one-of-a-kind costume. So very, very rare. We've not had very many dolls come through that are AP number 4. All right, well, I have done multiple noses, multiple cheeks, multiple sideburns, multiple songbooks in an afternoon, but I've never done multiple brooms. So this was a first for me. So they're completed, brought to A+, which is heirloom quality, and ready to be in our online shop. So it's been a fun project. Bartholomew, when I designed him, I just used a special plastic clay and sculpted him. And usually, when it comes across my desk, I will sign. So I'm going to put my signature on Bartholomew, and this project will be completed.